Dear students, it is the third video for week 16. We are learning final project report writing or the project report writing. And in the previous video, we discussed about the first section of the technical project report, including the title page, certificate, acknowledgements, abstract, table of contents. And now it is chapter number 1. From chapter number 1, the discussion properly opens. Here we open, initiate, develop our project. And we must remember this, that abstract and table of content are considered very important but separate page of the report writing. Separate parts of the report writing. Clear? Introduction is very important. Clear? Most of the students often confused in the introduction. For example, why? For example, once they are given the project about Android, something mean they are asked to develop this application on Android tool, iOS or Flutter. In introductory sections, students start writing what is Android, is this application. I mean, they start explaining the Android, they start talking about the history of iOS and this and that. Remember this, that your introductory section should start with the name of your project. That what is the title of your project which the supervisors have given you. Clear? What is that? Okay, number 2, what type of application is this? For example, we say that school management system is an Android application. So this is the title of the project. Is an school management system is an Android application. Clear? Your introductions should start from here. They are the very important points. Fine. Number 2, theory. They are the common points that we should include. Theory, that what type of application it is. Is it a management application? Is it some social application? Is it some mathematical tool? Whatsoever. So try to explore it. History means that you should give 1 or 2 lines that since when such applications start coming into being. And what were the earliest applications? Scope of your application. Why such applications are designed and why this application has been designed. Line of development. Line of development is that in the introductory section you tell about the other chapters, like the discussion in the upcoming sections of the report are about the background study, conceptual modeling, designing and implementation, conclusions, references, annexure. Clear? So in the first chapter, in the first paragraph of the first chapter, we have expressed everything. But remember the students, that introduction is general, brief statements, and often these statements are quite similar to abstract. Fine. So they are the general statement. Here we do not give details, we do not explain, we do not exemplify, mean as simple and direct as you can. So introduction is just like a window that opens into a hall. Clear? It is just like a window that gives the view of your entire report. Clear? Sometimes students add with the background. The background is similar thing, that what is that application and since when these applications came into being and why you have designed this application, what was the problem. But we simply we simply allude, we simply point out. हम चीजों की तरफ इशारा करते हैं, we do not explain. But unfortunately, students give a huge discussion in the first chapter which have to be made in the others. जो बातें उन्होंने दूसरे चैप्टर्स में करनी होती हैं, वही बातें जो है वो यहाँ कर देते हैं. They don't have the idea. Clear? Okay. Second thing, in the first chapter where the starts the problem statement. What is the problem statement? Why are you designing this project? And here it is. The students, you should listen to your supervisor. Clear? Once the project committee gives you detail, informs you about the project, do listen carefully. That what is this project? What is this about? What the problem they are referring to, and what are the reasons, effects of that problem? Because problems say kya effects are there. I mean, you have to listen carefully to the entire discussion, clear, and then you should understand. Once you have understood the problem, it is once you have understood the problem, you can easily tackle your project. And same thing we have to face when the students, after having completed project and they have the wonderful grades, but in writing they are unable to write, they even can't understand. So problem statement is very important. Remember students, problem statement have to be started with a very specific content. Let's, for example, student management system. Clear? To digitalize the student enrollment and fee payment online. You are not helping the students, you are not practically taking their vouchers and all of that. You are digitalizing already running system. तो आपकी problem statement कुछ यूं होने, you can say that previously the existing system in, for example, fix up schools, time school system is manual in terms of fee collection and student enrollment. This system takes lots of time. It requires more human resource. Okay, and often there happens errors, and we cannot track. And when the students come to have some document, they face lots of troubles, due to which it become problematic for the management, and as well as quite hectic for the embarrassing for the parents. And okay, you have given, this is the general background, but now you start, this is the general aspect of the problem statement. अब आप बनाएंगे specific aspect पर, आप इस बात को लिंक करेंगे. although there is a system available, but already application is available, for example, but that application lacks certain things, that it doesn't have the proper enrollment data of the students. Okay, and that is not proper, clear. Already application is there, but it lacks certain features. जो features आपने बनाए हुए हैं ना, whatever you have going to be designed, they lacks there. You have to tell that due to the absence of such features, the application is not that effective, or therefore this is what the problem is. Therefore the students are suffering and their record is often erroneous. Clear? You have to say this is what general to specific. आपने सिर्फ general background set करना है, लेकिन आपकी जो असल problem statement है वो है कि जो application आप जो पहले से applications मौजूद है उनमें कुछ features नहीं होंगे. You are enhancing that feature. You may be changing the platform of that. तो बेटा इस चीज को समझना जरूरी है. And for this, do consult your supervisor. He may help you chiseling your problem statement. Clear? Number 2, propose solution. And accordingly, जैसा आपने problem statement बयान की है, and accordingly you can say that due to which it was directed, or it was required to have an application which may have these features, so that student so that the application could generate the alerts, generate live invoices, send message to their parents and this and that. अब आपने कहा कि इस वजह से जरूरी है, देन मेंशन योर प्रोजेक्ट कि हमने ये प्रोजेक्ट जो है वो डेवलप किया. देन द स्कोप इज whether your project will solve the problems of the student enrollment, fee collection, alerts generating to the parents. तो उसके जो फायदे हैं, what are the benefits? फर्स्ट बेनिफिट इज थ्रू योर टेक्निकल, आपने जो फीचर्स ऐड किए हैं उससे जो आउटपुट आई है, व्हाट आर द बेनिफिट्स? उनका टाइम कम हुआ है, दे हैव सेव्ड अलर्ट्स, क्लियर, this and that is called the scope. Objectives. And what are the objectives? Objective is a very technical thing. You have discussed, especially when you are in 7th semester, your supervisors ask you to write objectives, but objectives are very technical thing, clear. For example, your supervisor asks you to add some extra features with the application, that can be objective. Create alerts, take videos, features. तो बेटा वो जो सारी चीजें आपने टेक्निकली जो जो चीजें डिजाइन करनी है, कि हमने ये बनाना है कि ऑटोमेटिंग द मैनुअल सिस्टम, clear, that may generate the collect, make, create invoices and create alerts, this and that. So specific objectives, clear, and general objectives. Generally the objective of your report is to help the students, okay, or the management. Or general objective of the report is, it is your final requirement, and report is being written for the guidance of the next students, कि वो जब आप चले जाएं तो आपकी रिपोर्ट से पढ़ के वो समझ सकेंगे that what you have actually done. Chapter number 2. Chapter number 2 is project background. There are two aspects, clear. It is not that research project as usually the students of the social sciences make. ये जो आपके पास प्रोजेक्ट होता है बेटा, ये उस नोयत का प्रोजेक्ट नहीं होता. It is actually a designing project, clear. For this we have to, number one, give the background. Background means trace the history of project के online management, student management system Android, clear, that since when such applications, management systems on Android technology was developed. कि ऐसे systems क्या थे, ये कब develop हुए, क्यों develop हुए, and what tools were used at that time, what were the scope of that applications, clear. उन जो पहले से प्रोजेक्ट हो चुके हैं बेटा, उनको हम लोगों ने ज़हन में रखना होता है कि वो क्या थे इस एप्लीकेशन से रिलेटेड, वो क्या थे, वो किन लोगों ने बनाए, उनमें क्या क्या इश्यूज थे, क्या क्या उन्होंने टूल्स यूज किए, क्लियर. एंड वी हैव टू सिलेक्ट टू और थ्री सैंपल्स प्रोजेक्ट, आपसे मिलते जुलते, आपके कॉन्सेप्ट पर, आपके जैसे प्रोजेक्ट की प्लेटफॉर्म पर जो मिलते जुलते प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं, उनमें से 2-3 को आप यू कैन सिलेक्ट इट and you can analyze it. You have to tell, for example, smart school system by Shafiq Saab in 2017, clear. एंड्रॉयड एप्लीकेशन, उसका प्रॉब्लम जो है वो क्यों था, स्कोप, कौन से टूल्स, टेक्नोलॉजी यूज की है, क्लियर. एंड देन पेस्ट give the relevant screenshots, उनके टाइटल की जो फ्रंट एंड स्क्रीन है उसको शो कर दें, क्लियर. दिस इज हाउ यू कैन प्रेजेंट द प्रोजेक्ट. पहला प्रोजेक्ट 1, फिर दूसरा प्रोजेक्ट, क्लियर. एंड similarly the related softwares in the market in the current times. This is the one aspect. Aspect 2 is that is a common literature review. And the literature review, how it is made, लाइब्रेरी रिसर्च रिपोर्ट के अंदर हमने ये पूरी डिस्कशन की हुई है, how to read and take articles, okay, reports, okay, and then we take the data. There we can trace the history about the Android projects, management projects. Clear? Fine. So this is how the chapter number 2 will be completed. तो आपको वहां से भी हेल्प मिल सकती है लाइब्रेरी रिसर्च रिपोर्ट से, जो पूरा प्रोसीजर है, हाउ टू डेवलप make online, how to make research from the available reading material. The students, I'm sure that you have learned this. Inshallah, in the next discussion, I will talk about chapter number 2 and 3.